Hi, I'm Reb Myron, and today I want to talk about A Course in Miracles, Lesson 298. I love you, Father, and I love your Son. My gratitude permits my love to be accepted without fear, and thus am I restored to my reality at last. All that intruded on my holy sight, forgiveness takes away, and I draw near the end of senseless journeys, mad careers, and artificial values. I accept instead what God establishes as mine, sure that in that alone I will be saved, sure that I go through fear to meet my love. Father, I come to you today because I would not follow any way but yours. You are beside me. Certain is your way, and I am grateful for your holy gifts of certain sanctuary and escape from everything that would obscure my love for God, my Father, and his Son. So the emphasis here today is to love God and his Son. What we must recognize is that we can't love God if we don't love his Son. This doesn't mean I have to love everybody out there. And it does not mean that I love each one in exactly the same way. I'm not going to love my neighbor in the same way I love my daughter. But the love is the same. It means that I must love all who are represented by those bodies. In other words, I must love not necessarily the form, but the content. And the love itself has nothing to do with the form, but has to do with the content. I know I'm getting near the end of the journey because I often feel love for everyone. What I watch for are temptations to make exceptions so that I have somewhere to project my guilt or fear. Projection of guilt doesn't happen often anymore. And when it does, I see it right away and look with the Holy Spirit so that it is forgiven. I also watch for the other ego distractions. An example would be artificial values, like how I look to others. I still embrace that to some extent. And so when I notice, I look with the Holy Spirit. I want that forgiven, and it is lessening a lot, but it is a surprisingly stubborn desire. On the other hand, I'm certain that I will succeed, and that was not always clear to me in the past. Pain and sickness are also temptations. I know this is just guilt making itself known to me, and I appreciate that. On the other hand, I sometimes feel frustrated that I will not allow that very guilt to show itself more clearly. When frustration occurs, I remind myself that discovering and forgiving guilt is why I'm here. I'm just doing my job, completing my mission, as it were. This reminds me that there is nothing to be concerned about. It's okay to just relax and allow my desire to go home propel me forward. In the second paragraph, Jesus mentions gratitude. I have discovered the power of gratitude. When I feel frustrated, I often shine the light of gratitude on the situation. In other words, instead of fighting against myself, I let myself feel gratitude for my determination. And also, as Jesus states here, I remember how grateful I am for God's gifts. Above all, I'm grateful for the certainty that, in the end, I will leave the illusion behind and all will be revealed. I will know myself and my God. So thank you for being here with me today, and I will see you tomorrow.